Let's get AFK first. Alright. Let's let Torr and Joe Mama have a test run first while I finish up setting up the stream. It's my cell phone. The thumbnail. There it is. Hey, what's up, Sator? Welcome to the stream, to your Showdown. I saw that. Oh, Reslix, welcome to the stream as well, my ninja. And Skilled as well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Just getting started. So yeah, Joe and Saw will be doing one test run first. We can watch the test, fight if you guys want. It's not going to be counted for the match yet. So let's, I guess we can. Alright, let's see. One test run. I can definitely answer the chat in the meantime while we're waiting for their first test run. Don't know what's keeping Joe now. Oh, I gotta also switch the names since it's gonna be on that side. So let's swap. There we go. Okay, we'll just wait on them now. Hey, how's everybody doing today? I just had a Genshin Impact stream earlier. Very successful one too, by the way. Maybe not completely in terms of like viewers as compared to our Mortal Kombat streams, but definitely success in terms of what we accomplished in that game. Hey, what's up, Andres? Welcome to stream, my ninja. I heard that if the ping is over 230, your attacks become unblockable. I feel you there. You're doing good, Reslix. Glad to hear that. What's good, Nick? Not much, Andres. Just doing a Shinobi Showdown.
The gateway. I don't need sight to see your flaws.
Hey, what's up, Silas? Welcome to stream, my ninja.
I am perfection. Round one, fight.
Two Shinobi Showdowns and 1 day is fire. Hey, that's the time that you guys requested, so I try my best to, provide. Alright, anyways, right now, guys, this is just a test run right now. It's not the full fight yet. So, right now, don't take this one too seriously. You can still chat right now. I can still, focus on the chat while we're waiting for them to finish their test run. So far, the test seems pretty good, pretty smooth. Alright, looks like they're just skipping over the formalities now, just trying to get this fight over with so that they can start the showdown right away. Nick, is it possible to have a Shinobi Showdown MK11? Yeah, it's definitely possible to have a Showdown MK11. Well, technically, actually no, unless you have it on PC, because PC doesn't have crossplay for MK11, and my PlayStation 4 is already dead, so I can't host PlayStation fights anymore. So unfortunately, I can only do Shinobi Showdowns of MK11 if and only if you guys are on PC. So for now, no, unfortunately, no. Right now, Mortal Kombat is the best right now in terms of Shinobi Showdown, since I can do cross-play for all platforms. I mean, look, as you can see, I'm on PC, Sator's on Xbox, and Joe is on PlayStation. This is the ultimate form of cross-play showdowns right now. I mean, Tekken and Street Fighter 6 can do it too, but like, you know, at the same time, you know, it's a big ass win. That's sad. Well, I mean, you know, what can you do? Mortal Kombat lives an outdated game. Grateful to leave MK11 behind. I mean, it definitely had some good memories. And you know what? I'm going to be honest, guys. I think the only reason why I really hated MK11 was because I burnt myself out with that game when I was playing competitively. Yeah, playing competitively, you know, was not always that fun. I mean, it did get me my recognition, you know. But, you know, it burned me out. MK11 was good. I absolutely loved it. I mean, you're one of the few who loved it, Silas. For me, I didn't like MK11. Like, the gameplay of that was nowhere near as good MK1, and yeah, it is what it is. But you know, I owe a lot to MK11 for, you know, boosting up my channel to what it is. So you know, I had good memories of that game. While not, you know, the best of memories of like knowing that the gameplay was very scrubby-ish, but other than that, it was still a good good memories. All right, let's begin the showdown now, guys. Welcome everybody to our Shinobi Showdown with Torr versus Joe Mama. All right, so it looks like Torr will be picking Liu Kang to start out things. Let's see what Joe picks. Fun for the memories of that say, yeah, pretty much. The only thing I didn't like about MK11 was the breakaway system. I also didn't like the breakaway system for sure. Best Homelander for real? If you're talking about like the best like Homelander in terms of like the gameplay, I guess they were just kind of messing around. Oh no, the Ermac mod is not acting up right. Ah, damn it. Of course, it always has to be the stream when the mod is not acting right. The colors are missing. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, at least it makes it kind of fits with the whole, you know, mask. But it's all right. Anyways, so we're starting off the showdown. Torr with the pickup. So yeah, Torr picking Liu Kang Chameleon, and Joe picking Ermac with Kung Lao. All right. Oh, Joe with the pickup. Oh, the hard to blockable. All right, Joe with the pickup now. Couple lag spikes here and there, but it's all right. These two are, you know, pushing through it. Okay, we got the trades going. Oh. All right. Oh, Torr had the pickup, but didn't get the confirm. Oh. Oh, interesting. I think Torr could have finished that. Oh, gets hit by the Melina overhead, and Torr takes round number 1.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, neutral. All right, Joe getting the pickup now. All right, Torr the throw. Back throw, putting Joe in the corner. Ooh, good duck on the second kick. So Torr gets breaker. All right, Joe with the pressure. Gets the enhanced down back 3. Drops the combo, puts himself in the corner. Torr getting the back throw. Doesn't get the full on katana conversion. Gets the overhead. Good 36%. Oh, Joe getting the pickup from the Kung Lao hat. Ooh, not enough damage to close it out. Gets hit by the overhead, and Joe takes round number 2.
Final round. Fight.
All right, Saw with the pressure. Joe starting with the pressure. Oh, doesn't get the punish. Joe blocking the chameleon overhead, getting the pickup now. All right, Joe building meter, get the hard to blockable setup. Saw Torr challenging it with the air-to-air. All right, Joe with the cancels. Nick, who did you main in MK11? I main Noob Saibot. I only played Noob Saibot, which is kind of what caused me to get burned out at the end, because I only played Noob Saibot like for the last 4 years of that game, which I don't recommend doing. I should have just done like I did at MK1, try a different ninja every season. Plus, if I got good Sub-Zero, I probably could have won more tournaments, because like a lot of tournaments, I got a lot of second places back with Noob Saibot. I did get top 8 most of the time though, and I won like I think 3 tournaments in total with Noob Saibot. But yeah, but despite all those results and whatnot, yeah, I burned myself out at that game. All right, we got scaling here because of the shield, but let's see if it will kill. Oh, it kills! Oh my gosh! The scaling did not matter because Joe did not have enough life to sustain, so that 24% was able to kill, and Saw Torr takes game number 1. Noob wasn't that good. He's mostly a damaged character. Oh no, definitely. I do realize that because, you know, using Noob Saibot only for the past 4 years, I didn't understand his weaknesses and strengths and whatnot. He had the highest damage output in the game, definitely, for sure. But remember, I didn't pick my mains based on how good the character was. I picked them who was my favorite ninja at that time. And my favorite ninja in MK11 was 100% Noob Saibot. Like, the moment I saw his trailer, I told myself, and I told everybody that I would instantly main him. And I kept to that for 4 years straight. And that was a big mistake. But yeah, Noob definitely had some bad matchups, but Noob actually could deal with like a good amount of top tiers. My last major tournament with Mortal Kombat 11, you know, it was the last major tournament. I got second place in that. I lost to Scorpion. I mean, yeah, you actually made a character because you like it, not how good it is. I mean, because the thing is, I'm not that much of a competitive player because I do like to play competitively, but I'm not really a competitive, like, you know, mindset. If I really played full-on competitively, I would definitely pick the top tiers because that's what's going to give me the higher chances to win. But, you know, I played mainly for the fun of it. I just so happened to also join tournaments as well. But, like, I wasn't a full-on committed competitive player. But anyways, we're into game number 2. It looks like Joe is getting the momentum here. Hard to blockable setup, but Saw Torr challenges that. Doesn't get the punish. Gets the throw though. Alright, gets the convert. Goes into fatal blow. However, because it was a throw, this is going to scale pretty heavily. Still not bad, you know. 29% damage. Yeah, 28% damage off of a throw. It's not bad at all. But definitely the timing could have been better, and Joe definitely takes this first round. So unfortunately, Saw Torr will not have fatal blow for the rest of this match, but it's how it is. All right. Okay, Joe once again with the life lead. Gets the Kung Lao into the air teleport conversion. Alright. Joe with the pickup. Alright, hard to blockable setup with the shield. Oh, Joe still was kind of almost able to get the pickup. Oh, that could have been punished. right, Torr with the pressure. Whoop. Nice spacing by Torr right there, getting the pickup. Nice, 46% juicy damage. Up, and then fortunately, Joe got the pickup and was able to end game number 2 with the brutality, which now puts Joe on the board, tying up the score 1-1. But yeah, like during my time when I was my last tournament, oh my gosh, like everybody in the tournament used Fujin and Liu Kang, and a couple people used Joker. Funny thing is, like anyone who used Fujin and Liu Kang and Joker, I was actually able to beat them throughout the tournament until I got to like top 8 and then top 4, and then grand finals. Grand finals, my opponent was a Fujin main, and I was able to almost get a clean sweep. But unfortunately, he reverse 3-0'd me, got the bracket reset, and then won the next bracket 3-1 because he switched to Scorpion, which is weird because like I was able to beat the top tiers with Noob, but then when it came to Scorpion and how his gameplay was, that's when I lost, and unfortunately I got second place on my last MK11 tournament. But it is what it is. All right, so game number 3, Joe getting the pickup in the corner. And Torr switching to Scorpion and Sector. I just noticed that now. Alright, Torr able to get out of that pressure. Okay, Joe with the pickup now. Alright, building meter. Getting the setup. Alright, Joe closing out round number 1. Whoop. All right. Up. Gets the mix. All right. Joe's out of the corner. Ooh, doesn't block the Shrieking Souls. All right. Torr gets the break. Joe gets the air-to-air. Gets hit by the Sector missile. All right. Ooh, Torr with the pressure. Staggering the forward 3. Ooh, challenging the air stance. Ooh. All right, Joe with the pickup now. Typical goes to the setup. All right, can Joe close out this round? Doesn't look like it. He's gonna go for one more setup. Ooh, is able to cancel out of the enhanced Shrieking Souls, because even on block, yes, the Shrieking Souls enhanced can be canceled out of. All right, and with the brutality, Joe takes game number 3, putting his score 2 on the board, him now taking the lead. Excuse me, I had to cough. All right, we're heading into game number 4. All right, looks like Torr with the Kung Lao pick. All right. Let's see who can be out. Oh, the Kung Lao Janet combo. All right, I respect that.
Treasure chamber. You might be many, but I am the one.
I am the one.
Not even Earthrealm's champion.
Jeez, Ermac, you don't have to disrespect Kung Lao like that. All right, here we go. Game number 4. Let's go. All right, Torr with the stagger pressure, but Joe ready for the defense. And of course, one of the best armor moves in the game. All right, good block. Ooh, is able to block the low, but doesn't get the punish. All right, Joe is keeping up with his defenses. Good air-to-air. Doesn't get the convert with the Kung Lao. Nice down 2 by Torr. Then a down 2 back by Joe. Okay, the Kung Lao armored launcher to the Janet extension. 30% into the corner. Good block. Side switch. Of course, saw Torr with the armor Kung Lao wake up because there's no consequence to that, and saw Torr gets round number 1. All right, got the dive kick trade. Up, armored wake up. Well, not armored wake up, just the armored launch. All right, Saw is able to get the punish. Joe with the break. Joe with the pickup now. Oh, Joe with the pickup after the forward 4. Ooh, nice setup, nice reset with the Kung Lao teleport. Well, Joe doesn't get the pickup, but he gets the pickup after the drop, and Joe gets round number 2.
Final round. Fight.
All right. Okay, all right. Nice pickup. I saw Torr. Ooh, get the enhanced dive kick. Doesn't get the conversion though. All right, side switch by Joe. Armored launcher. Once again, one of the best armored launchers in the game because it is safe on block. But that dive kick is definitely not safe. All right, and Joe closes out game number 4. With the brutality, of course. Putting Joe with 3 on the board, furthering his lead.
In your death, brutality. Ermac wins.
Nick, be honest, do you think Smoke needs a buff? Not a damage buff, like a buff his frame data or other moves? To me, honestly, I don't think Smoke really needs a buff. Smoke is actually very strong in himself, and Smoke is actually a really brain-dead character, to be honest. I mean, I would know I use him. But I think what would be better for Smoke and Smoke players for consistency purpose is if they, like, this is a bit asking much, to be honest, but like if they can make his dash cancel a separate move, like instead of back forward 4 or back forward 3 is his, you know, vapor dash. If they can make back forward 4, make it that is the cancel move. So make it a separate move to just something to make his cancels much more consistent. If they can make a way to make his cancels more consistent, that would like indirectly buff Smoke. But that's about it. Other than that, they should not change Smoke. Smoke is already a really strong character. All right, so game number 5 looks like Torr is sticking with the Kung Lao pick. All right, could have anti-aired there. No anti-aired, just an up block attempt. All right, Joe with the pickup. Ooh, stopping any wake up attempts with the forward 4. Smoke also needs a mid, not gonna lie. To be honest, well, okay, to answer those two things, we're saying that his frame data sucks and he needs a mid. Smoke's frame data is definitely not as good as others. It's because everything can be safe if you do the vapor cancel. The fact that everything that Smoke does can be safe and his forward force plus, it's the reason why his frames are not as fast as others. It's to compensate for that. Because if Smoke had good frames along with everything being safe, that's a bit unfair already. And also with Smoke needing a mid, I used to think Smoke needed a mid until I remembered that Smoke has a forward 3. The fact that Smoke has a forward 3, he doesn't need a mid, to be honest. Like, to be honest, if Smoke were to get a mid, if his forward 1 became a mid, Smoke easily becomes top 5. Very easily. And we don't want that. But yeah, like, Reiko already has a mid. And yes, I do agree that Liu Kang is like the king of mids, you know? Anyways, all right. Sato with the pressure. Oh, the challenge. Oh, are we gonna get the pickup here? Oh, could have converted to a fatal blow. All right, we get the shield. Ooh, gets the jump in, and Joe closes game number 5 with a brutality to top it off that, putting his score 4-1, furthering his lead. But yeah, like, Smoke is one of those characters where it's like, you know, Smoke is a really, really, really good character. And you can play bad and still win with Smoke. But if you make a mistake with Smoke, you're dead. So you can't be making mistakes. All right, so it looks like Torr is going with the Peacemaker pick.
Booyah! Chameleon. Tarkatan Colony. We sense your fear.
Yeah, your whole death vibe is wigging me out.
Okay, honestly, Smoke's armor break are only highs. Well, the thing is, Smoke's armor break, which is his forward 4, the fact that, you know, it's armor breaking and it's plus on block. So the fact that it has, you know, the fact that it's duckable, it's to compensate for that. It's to balance it out. Because if Smoke's forward 4 was not duckable, oh my gosh, that'd be the most abusable move on the planet. It's gonna be abused more than Raiden's Storm Cell, if you think about it. So that's why it's all highs. It's to balance out the fact that it can break armor and it's plus on block. Plus 8 even, which is crazy. Also, literally every string has a gap. It's true, yeah. Smoke's strings have a lot of gaps in them. But again, his cancels keep him safe. And Smoke is not a pressure character. He's a mix-up character. You're supposed to mix up with Smoke. So you don't play Smoke like Johnny Cage. The moment you play Smoke like Johnny Cage, that's when Smoke gets blown up. So like, I mean, so the thing is, when I tell people that Smoke is a good character, I'm not saying Smoke doesn't have any weaknesses. No, Smoke does have apparent weaknesses and very obvious weaknesses. It's just that his strengths make up for his weaknesses. And if you use his strengths correctly, Smoke is a really, really nasty character. But of course, you know, if a player plays a Smoke completely, you know, dumb and makes a lot of mistakes, and all the weaknesses become apparent with Smoke, yeah, Smoke is not gonna win because you gotta play Smoke correctly. But yeah, of course, there's the execution level with Smoke because, you know, it's true, you know, being able to do Smoke's cancels also will determine if you are gonna be good with Smoke. But again, if you are able to use Smoke correctly, Smoke becomes a force to be reckoned with, and that's the way how it should be. Right. Ooh, the Kung Lao hat got him, and Joe gets round number 2, game number 6.
Final round. Fight.
But if I'm honest, his mix-up is kind of fake. Overhead is really reactable. I mean, see, the thing is, it's not the fact that, you know, if his overhead is reactable or not. It's the fact that you can make your opponent not be prepared for it. Because when it comes to mix-ups, you know, in a way, things can be reactable if you're ready for it. I mean, look at... Everybody said that Melina's overhead with Chameleon is unreactable, yet people are blocking it. Is it because they react to it? No, they're not blocking it because they're reacting to it. They're blocking it because they're waiting for it. They're looking for it. So same thing with smoke. People block the overhead not because they're reacting to it, but because they're ready for it. But of course, it is reactable because it's not the fastest overhead. But again, it's not, smoke's mix-up in the game is not just doing the overhead and low. It's also throws, doing mids, getting the pressure, making your opponent press buttons. That's why it's not just mixing up between Smoke's back 2 and forward 3. It's also mixing up his other strings and then canceling constantly, or to the point where you cause your opponent to press a button at the wrong time. That's how Smoke's mix-up work. And plus, the fact that Smoke has an invisibility, that already just goes without saying. Alright, so I guess that ends game number 6 with Joe with 5 on the board. I hope I'm doing correct. I hope I have the score correct. Like every character takes a certain amount of skill, to be honest. It's just that with Smoke, if you make a mistake with Smoke, you get punished hard. That's the difference. Unlike other characters, if they make a mistake, they kind of have leanway. You know, they have, they have wiggle room to make a mistake and still make up for it. Smoke, you make a mistake, you die. That's just how it is.
We are aware. Round 1, fight.
Right there, see? You make a mistake with the back 2 into the cancel and it goes to the low string instead, you die. That's what I'm talking about right there. Alright, so Joe with the pickup. Like a good Smoke player just knows how to like open up their opponent without always relying on the overhead. They know they can open up their opponent without having the need to always rely on the overhead. Because the thing is, bad Smoke players think they can only just get away with the overhead, and that's where they're wrong.
Round 2, fight.
But yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're right. You know, like with Smoke, if you just don't respect his cancels, because his cancels are fake pressure. But that's where a good Smoke player knows to not make his cancels predictable, because that's also another weakness with Smoke. Predictability. If you are predictable with Smoke, then yes, you are also gonna die. Like, you have to know when you block, you have to know when you cancel, you have to know when you continue pressure. You can't be linear with Smoke. That's the thing with Smoke. You can't be linear with him. And Joe closes out game number 7. Yeah, game number 7. But yeah, like as I said earlier, if you try to play Smoke like Johnny Cage, a pressure character, then Smoke is gonna die. That's just how it is. See, because all the Smoke cancel should be used for is that it's to keep you safe. Yes, you can cancel into other mix-ups, but the main reason that Smoke's smoke cancel or his dash cancel is good, it's because it keeps him safe. All right, looks like Torr has gone back to the Liu Kang Million matchup.
You are free of Quan Chi and may choose your own path.
The battle to decide it rages within us. Round 1, fight.
But yeah, like Smoke is just one of those characters that actually do require you to play correctly. And once you do play correctly, yeah, Smoke is a deadly ass character. All right, safe cancelable with the enhanced shriek. All right, the overhead with Melina. 31%. All right, Joe with the pickup. Ooh, that's a nasty reset.
Round 2. Fight!
If you play Smoke against a pro player, you have to work so hard just to get a win, especially if you're playing against a basic character. You have to work so much harder than the opponent. It's not really about working harder. It's really just about playing smarter. Because that's the difference I see with players like Just Nasty and Big Daddy G. Big Daddy G plays Smoke very honestly, to be honest. Like, he goes very linearly. Unlike Just Nasty, who now goes by 6, he plays Smoke in a dirty fashion. That's why he gets more results. It's because 6, formerly known as Just Nasty, he is playing Smoke in a way where he's trying to cause you information overload. While Big Daddy G is actually playing Smoke very linearly. That's why he looks like he's working harder. While Just Nasty, aka 6, he's not working harder, he's playing smarter. That's why he gets better results. So again, it's not necessarily about working harder, it's just playing correctly. Yeah, that's what I meant. Work harder equals work smarter. Not necessarily all the time. Harder and smarter are not necessarily the same thing. Sometimes if you play smarter, you don't have to work harder. For example, zoning. If you back up and zone all the way and not get up close to your opponent like how Tsuneo and Mighty Unjust do with Peacemaker, that's playing harder. That's playing smarter. They're not necessarily playing harder, they're playing much smarter. That's why with Just Nasty, he doesn't have to move around as much or play the neutral game as hard as Big Daddy G. Because Big Daddy G, when he played Smoke, he was working his ass off, you know, but he didn't get results because he didn't play Smoke correctly.
Which is why tangling with a fire god is unwise.
Because I know, but I meant is working smarter by use harder. Okay, no problem, Silas. But yeah, pretty much, you know, like, you just can't play Smoke linearly. That's why what I like about seeing Smoke players, you can see Smoke players all play differently, which is really, really good. You know, even though he is a good character, people play him so differently, and that's what gets different results. Unlike Johnny Cage, you see one Johnny Cage, you saw them all. oh yeah, Joe has 7. You're right. Sorry about that. All right, and Joe gets the pressure and the flawless, actually. That was a flawless right there. All right, Sator with the pickup. All right, Jade's Chameleon's out of commission. Sator gets the back throw. Ooh, gets the pickup from the air teleport to the Kung Lao hat. Do you agree with what I said, Nick? Let me see what you said, Restlix. Hey, Nick, if NRS makes EX Storm Cell unsafe, they should make Razzle Dazzle safe since it does no damage, only if you EX it. To be honest, I actually kind of do agree with that, because EX Storm Cell should have been safe on block. So since they made it unsafe, yeah, at least EX Razzle Dazzle should, you know, be safe. You know, yeah, since Raiden lost some of his, you know, save specials, you know, it's kind of, you know, not really great, but Raiden still has other tools other than his Razzle Dazzle and his Storm Cell. So, like, while Raiden did get nerfed pretty hard, he still got good tools. He's like, not gonna lie, if someone actually respects the cancel, that's a big flaw. That's why Jello lost when he played against me. Not necessarily all the time, Silas. It's because, like, what I saw during that fight, it's not that Jello was respecting the cancels. It's just that Jello was trying to read when the cancels would come out, and Jello was incorrect with guessing when the cancel would be. Because remember, you can cancel anytime with the smoke cancel. And that's how you can, you know, mix up your opponent, is that when you smoke cancel during a time where your opponent doesn't see it coming, like maybe after a single hit, you know, that's usually what throws people off. If you do a smoke cancel after only doing one hit from a string instead of doing two, like if you do 2 or 3 hits into a smoke cancel, you're kind of ready for it. However, if you do a single hit into a cancel, it kind of throws off your opponent's rhythm, and that's how they can get caught by it. So it's not that Jello respected the cancel, it's just Jello was picking the wrong time to poke out of the pressure. That's why. Jello's reaction wasn't quick enough. No, the thing is, you don't need to have, you know, quick reactions. You know, look at me, I'm an old man, guys. I have no reaction time, but I'm still able to block. It's because when it comes to defense, it's not always about reaction. It's about reading and understanding your opponent's habits. Like, guys, me, I have the reaction time of a Taurus, but you see, I still am able to block, not because I'm reacting, but because I'm reading. I'm anticipating those moves. Because sometimes you can't really, how do I say this? You can't really react to things that fast. It's like, how old are you, Nick? I'm 32.
No.
But like, yeah, like in Jello's situation against Silas with that smoke, I've fallen victim to that many times where I'm trying to wait for the smoke cancel, but then it's at a time where I wasn't expecting, so I get caught by it, and then I get mixed up because I was anticipating the wrong cancel. And you know, that's what Silas did correctly. He was able to do the cancel at different times to mix up his game, and that's what, you know, opened up Jello. It's not necessarily that Jello was respecting the cancel. Jello was trying to look for the proper opportunity to beat out the cancel. That's how it works. You know, Jello is not an amateur player, by no means necessary. Jello has played against like the best of the best out there. You know, it just so happens that, you know, at that time, even when Jello played well, his opponent just played better. You know, that's just how it is. You can't always like think that a person lost because they suck or anything like that. Maybe the other player just played better. Because sometimes, you know, when you're playing well, you know, you will still lose because the other opponent just played better. Like me, whenever I fight other smoke players as well, I get caught by the overhead all the time, even if I'm ready for it. Okay, Joe's being an instigator right now. By the way, yeah, Joe now has 8 on the board. I keep forgetting about the scoreboard. But sometimes that does happen against opponents. Sometimes you kind of think too much. You're expecting some sort of crazy anticipation move from your opponent. Ends up just being a simple move, and then it catches you off guard. It happens. Nice blocks by Torr. And Joe closes out game number, I believe, 10 with 9 on the board. And now Joe is on match point. But yeah, guys, put some respect on Jello's name. Jello is one of the most, you know, one of the most competitive players I've seen. While Jello doesn't believe that themselves, that they are at that high level, I've seen Jello, you know, fight, you know, one of the best out there. I've seen Jello's work. I've seen the gameplay. Jello does really well under pressure, adapts really well. One of the, you know, the hardest hitting players out there. So, you know, it's one of those things that when people, like, that's what I don't like about people, like, sometimes, you know, when they say like, it's always your skill levels by your wins and not your losses. You know, if you win, you're good. If you lose, you suck. You know, that's not how it is, guys. I mean, like, look, in Combo Breaker, Sonic Fox lost to Nicholas. Since Sonic Fox lost, does that mean he sucks? By no means, no way.
Cage Mansion.
No way, Jose.
Magic taints the souls within you.
Can you end this debasement?
And guys, no, don't. Silas is not calling Jello bad, and Joe is being just an instigator. No, Joe's just being a troll. That was a nice block right there. But right now, what just makes me really happy is that knowing that here in the Ninja Clan, we got a lot of heavy hitters out there. I mean, back in MK11, we had some heavy hitters, but not that many. But I can see now our pool of like high level players right now out there is getting bigger, and you know, I like it, man. You know, I'm honored to have you guys here in the Ninja Clan. So thank you guys, you know, for showing off your skills, for, you know, being part of this Ninja Clan. You guys are awesome. It's an honor to have you guys here. It's all jokes, Nick. Yeah, I see that. Joe's really a troll out here, you know. Joe just likes to, you know, talk trash, you know, to get people riled up, to, you know, get them, you know, going. But I can see, you know, Joe doesn't really, you know, really have it out for anybody here. But Joe is being an instigator right now, so, you know. But yeah, I know it's not you, Silas, who's doing all that.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, set point now for Joe. Saw Torr with the convert. Doesn't get the full convert. Ooh, defense. Good defense. Oh my gosh. Sator actually blocked all that and challenged it. Oh my god. That's definitely got to be a highlight right there. Okay, Sator with the breaker. Oh my gosh. Sator actually got the hit but didn't commit to it. Nice duck by Joe. All right, Joe trying to finish off with just down twos. Yep. Nice armor by Saw. Oh. Ah, I was hoping Saw could close that out. Oh, can Saw close it out? Okay, Joe gets the breaker. Oh, and the down two to close it out. And that puts Joe with 10 on the board, making him the winner of our Shinobi Showdown for today. So GG's to Joe Mama and Sator. Thank you for putting on a great, entertaining Shinobi Showdown for us. GG's to everybody out there. All right, let me just cancel out of here and have my closing remarks. MK1 should have flawless attacks, but a lot of moves can be flawless block though. True, it does. I think, to be honest, I feel like if they did flawless blocks with a pushback, like you know how they did with Movado, like you know how Movado will push the opponent back if they flawless block it. I think if they did that instead of having flawless block attacks, that'd be really good for the game. You know, for especially those characters who have pressure, if you can flawless block and then push them away, that'd be really good. But anyways, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's Shinobi Showdown. Thank you to everybody who came to watch and everybody who came to chat. Once again, if you would like to join a Shinobi Showdown, please join the Discord first. If you are not part of the Discord, the link is in the description below. Join the Discord, go to the Shinobi Showdown channel, challenge anybody in that channel, call anybody out by whatever means necessary. Once you and opponent agree upon a showdown, that's when you can personal message me. We can set a time and a date, and I will set up a showdown stream for you guys specifically on your said date and time. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you to all the members of the Nitro Ninjas. It's your Grandmaster Nick Nitro. Stay awesome, my ninjas.